All right, boys and girls. Yesterday we read a really cool poetry book where we learned all about different animals that migrate. Today we're going to look at migration for one specific animal, the caribou. This book is called Caribou Migration. And what's this called? The table of contents. That's a clue that this is going to be a real nonfiction book. It tells us what we're going to learn about and what page it's on. We're going to learn about caribou on page 4. We're going to learn about summer babies on page 18. Let's read this nonfiction book so that we can learn about some caribou. Caribou. Caribou are Arctic animals on the move. These large deer travel between summer and winter homes. Alaska's porcupine herd can cross 3,000 miles in 1 year. No other land mammals cover as much ground. Wow, and here's a picture of a mammal, of the caribou. It's a mammal. Its habitat, or where it lives, is the tundra, forests, and mountains. Its height at its shoulders is about 4 to 5 feet, and it weighs 121 up to 700 pounds. They live to be about 15 years old. When we're reading nonfiction books, we want to make sure we look at the diagrams or the pictures or the captions to learn more information. Caribou dress for the season. They wear thick coats in winter. Their hooves harden to dig in the snow. In summer, caribou lose some of their hair. Their hooves grow spongy pads to cross soft ground. Boys and girls, that means their bodies adapt or change with the seasons. Many animals adapt or change with seasons. Great escape. Many caribou spend spring in the tundra. In late June, swarms of mosquitoes and other biting flies attack. Adult caribou and their calves must escape. They move to cool mountains and windy coasts. So they have to get away from all those mosquitoes and other biting flies. Look at their little calf. You can see how tiny it is. Thousands of caribou gather to leave. They pack close together like runners starting a race. The herd runs from the bugs all summer. In the fall, it slowly migrates south. You can see a little map of where they go. Loop the loop. The caribou travel in a loop around their Arctic home. Weather often sets the pace. The herd moves faster when snow starts to fall. Its hungry members wind their way toward forests to find food. So now they're migrating to find food. Do you remember why they migrated earlier in the book? I hope you said to get away from those mosquitoes and bugs. In the fall, male caribou battle each other. They use their antlers to fight over females. While they are busy, the herd becomes easier prey for wolves and bears. Oh no, so the boy caribou are fighting over the girl caribou. They should be careful because it would be easy for a wolf or a bear to attack, and they don't want to get eaten. Look at this little diagram here. It helps us understand that this word is pointing to these on their heads, and they're called antlers. By December, the caribou reach their winter home. They rest and eat lichens to gain weight. Look, here's a picture of what a lichen looks like. In April, pregnant females lead the way back to the tundra. That means the girls that lead are the ones that are going to have the babies. Summer babies. The tundra's coast offers fresh food and cool breezes in early June. Female caribou use the area to give birth. As they nurse their calves, moms look out for hungry predators. She's a mammal, so she feeds her baby by giving him milk. The baby is nursing, and we can see that in this special picture that helps us understand what the word nursing means. Calves are able to run hours after birth. They can swim just a few days later. These skills will soon come in handy. The calves will migrate with the herd just weeks after being born. So much to learn in this book. Can you tell your learning coach something that you learned about caribou and why they migrate? Great job listening to this story today.